Hello, Geminis. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. Let's get into it, Gemini. Let's go. See what's in your cards. The moon has moved into Aries for those of you all who follow the moon phases. Let's do it. Let's see what's in your cards. First card out of the deck is Two of Pentacles. Ooh, something is out of alignment, but not with you. Two of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. Here we also have the Emperor card. So two energies are out of alignment. Misaligned. They felt like something was their way or the highway, huh? And now it's showing some cracks in a foundation. They were ruthless about it too. They thought they had won a prize, right? And you moved on. So whoever these two types of energies are, they feel like they won a prize. Whoever these two types of energies are, they could have been two friends of yours, Gemini. I don't know who these two types of energies are. It could have been in-laws for you. It could have been two friends talking about you behind your back. Three people, three types of energies. Whoever these energies were, they felt like it was their way or the highway, right? But you weren't even motivated. That's the beautiful thing about you all being mutable signs. You're incredibly smart. But something about it, you just weren't motivated anymore. Yeah. Your ruling planet Mercury is currently pre-shadow retrograde. Something didn't motivate you anymore. Just ruthlessness just doesn't motivate you. And so, if anything, something, because you all love to learn, something actually pushed you to the light side of Emperor energy. You learned a lesson about just like, it just doesn't produce a whole lot of results. Something pushed you to want to be around more sacred spaces where you felt like just more harmonious energies, where you just felt like you wanted your inner child to kind of sort of come out and play. You know, you like being in spaces where people talk about like, and it has nothing to do with necessarily religion. It's just more of like where you just feel more motivated. Like, you just like want to be a part of just more sacred spaces. That's something about you just want to be where things are more aligned, where you have a time to kind of sort of, where you can have just more sacred conversations. Like I said, you feel just more motivated. So that's, like I said, somebody's just whatever you're motivated is just changed, right? So you close some things out with people who would just like throw you out of alignment, just what it's their way or the highway. If you don't do it this way, then it's just, you know, that just throws you off, because it doesn't really give you room as moving from your heart chakra. It doesn't show like really what you have in common. It doesn't show. Remember your card is the Lover's card, right? It doesn't really show a partnership for you. It doesn't show balance. It doesn't show duality. It almost looks like energy is always talking down to you. It just shows misalignment. So yeah, it doesn't show harmony. It doesn't feel like a harmonious relationship. It doesn't show those balance, right? So yeah. So whoever these energies are, they played themselves big time. I don't know who they are, but yeah, something definitely pushed you to the light side. So whoever these energies are, you said deuces. You out. All right, prayer warrior. So yeah. So that's something you learned with 1111. Something showed you that you're not motivated being around energies where it's their way or the highway. Yeah, something definitely pushed you to the light side of Emperor energy, right? You're dreaming bigger now. Somebody's definitely dreaming bigger now. So leaving all of that behind. People who keep you in the dark about stuff, and people with all these secrets and all of this mess. Who would like to have a title, you know, who want people to have a title of something, whether it's husband, wife, you know, a manager, director, whatever, but no authority in a role, you know, you got a title, but you have no authority. You can't speak up. You can't suggest anything. It's just, like I said, their way or the highway. So you're like, deuces. You're keeping it out of your vault door. That's out of your life altogether. So yeah. So there it is. See you moving on. So, all right. The source is actually rewarding you for moving on, right? So Chariot card, whenever you see the Chariot card, or whenever you believe or feel like that's happening, where you feel like there is no, where you have no say-so, or there's no wiggle room in an environment, it doesn't, I'm talking to men and women, or however you identify, that's what I'm seeing for you, where you feel like you're in any space where you don't really have a say-so, where you feel vulnerable and uncovered, or you feel like you're around people who keep you in the dark about stuff and you don't feel safe, or something, somebody's not telling you something about something. All it takes is just a little, we believe it, just a little bit. That's not paranoia. Somebody can, when you feel something, that's when you say, okay, you out. You move on. All right, here's the Hermit card. Yeah. Even if it's on a, you know, by a computer. I mean, if something feels like, something just feels like, something's not right, you move on. Something, you move on. You just get your rest. If something doesn't sit well with you, like you just can't rest, like something won't let you rest, you move on. Right? But something is like coming in, like a message. This connects us to Mercury. Mercury is pre-shadow retrograde. Yeah. But some kind of message maybe download to you. During your dreams and downloads. Something is not harmonious, right? It's like your internal battle. Here's the 5 of Wands here. Yeah. So 2 and 5 is 7. So if it feels like for instance, here we have 3, 2, 7, 7. So if it feels like for you something could be coming to an end, or something just feels like it's about to close out, or like there's something going on, something feels off, you know, or like something is coming to an end, you're like, you pick up on something. You pick up on things very, very well. Somebody is like, you pick up on things very, very well. Yeah, you pick up on things very, very well. So, yeah. Like I said, it's somebody who feels like something is their way or the highway. It's their way or the highway. And they are, some energies are really up to something. They're really up to something. It's like some energies are really trying to destroy. I don't know. So the energies are really, really trying to emotionally wound somebody financially. Like you and somebody. I don't know who's doing, but like trying to imbalance you. Trying to create a bunch of confusion. That's the dark side of Magician card. Trying to cause some confusion between you and somebody, keeping a lot of people in the dark. Like keeping a lot of people in the dark about something. Like a bunch of like trying to keep you in the dark about some stuff. Like creating a lot of stuff. Something like creating a lot of smoke and mirrors around something as far as your past is concerned. So be careful, Geminis. Be careful. Yeah. It's like all because you stopped talking to some people, trying to create a nightmare. So keep your vibrations high. Like I said, keep your vibrations high. Your actually your intuition is actually growing. Your intuition is growing. So yeah. Yeah, so here we have the Queen of Pentacles. There's a Virgo doing some stuff who really doesn't have any that's being used. So there's a somebody you stopped talking to. Here's a Queen of Pentacles here. So it looks like you're quite down to earth. You're relatable, but looks like you are like I said, you're down to earth and you're relatable. Yeah. And it looks like you're thriving. What Source is really trying to help somebody to learn how to do here is become a, like I said, prayer warrior. That's what this is here. Like you becoming a prayer warrior. So continuing to pray. And really, really learning how to stop just going along with everybody's flow. Here we had a Knight of Swords here. Yeah. So if you were considering reconnecting, because it's like there's I feel like there's one energy in particular that someone may be still partially considering, Gemini. I don't know who it may be, that you may be still kind of confused. This is where this card is coming out, Five of Wands here, that if they were able to like warm up to you, you may still be considering. And Source is like, no, I need you to completely cut them off. And that's why somebody is still experiencing some confusion, because you're still confused. You're still confused, and it's both of them. It's both of them. They're working together. So. By now, you know exactly who they are. You should not be on the fence, confused, wondering, I'm not sure, I can't believe. You shouldn't even be in that space by now. They're working together. All right. Let's see. Keeping it high vibrational. Like I said, you don't need anything out of alignment at this point, right? So I see you in a very harmonious, sacred bond here. You have a lot of familiar energies around you. So, a lot of familiar energies around you. But I do see your prayers being answered. So, stay focused. Stay focused, stay focused, stay focused. All right, let's close it out. 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 Close it out. Let's close it out. Let's close it out. A lot of this has to do with the fact that you all have a big heart. You all are very forgiving. There's nothing wrong with forgiving. But Source is really calling on you to be obedient. It's not about forgiving. You can forgive. You can say you even working on forgetting. But this is really about you being obedient to Source. Being obedient to Source. If Source says, I need you to leave some bridges burned and move on from something. Move on. Like what? Yeah. So Source is saying your soulmate. Soulmate is not always romantic. It's not always romantic. It could just be a really good friend, right? Somebody should, at this point, should not be still falling for the bait and switch. Somebody should not be still confused. So it's just trying to balance it out for you. There should not be no, okay, I'm clear about one, but I'm still unclear about the other. So it's just trying to see this. These are the same cards right here. So it's just trying to balance it out for you. Yes, you're down to earth. You're relatable. You get it. You get it. You get it. You get it. Somebody could be bullied. They could be confused. They could be all of the things. All of the things. But you're gonna have to let the tower fall. You're gonna have to let the tower fall. Somebody's gonna have to let the tower fall so they can learn a lesson. While you sit on your throne and adjust your crown. You're going to have to let the tower fall. They're going to have to learn how to stop being around shady people. They're certainly cooking up something for you. You let the tower fall on you, let it fall on them. So let's close it out. 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 So, yeah, so pray for them. So, somebody hasn't been completely honest. Throat chakra cleanse. You have the gift of clear cognizance, but you have the gift of clear audience. That's clear listening. He apologizes for betraying you, but the best is yet to come. They miss you. Your ex wants to return. See? Somebody secretly has a crush on you. Do the mirror work. Close out the cycle in love. But one yes from God is all somebody needs. That is what I have for you, Geminis. That is what I have for you. So, yep. So whoever it was, it could have been one of your colleagues that you work with, whoever. But at this stage, somebody should know exactly who it is. And again, only take what resonates with you. It may not resonate with you at all. So, I mean, that's a thing too. It may not resonate with you at all. Does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But love, I only attract stable, genuine, and loving relationships. I deserve all the love that life has to offer. I treat those around me with love and compassion. Yeah. Even if somebody's being put up to something. Somebody could be forced. They could be bullied, coerced, whatever. They're still doing something. The tower may have to fall. Toss some things into a burning bowl. Close out the cycle. Snap out of a trance. Operate in faith. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive it beyond anything I imagine. That's right. Anything I imagine. Forgiveness, I forgive myself. I am healing from past trauma. I release all guilt. I forgive hurt done by others. I accept that I cannot change the past. Anger does not control my mind. I release all sadness. I'm grateful for every experience. I'm stronger because of my challenges. All right, Geminis. All right. Let's see what your number is. Let's close it out. But yeah, there's your tower. There's your tower. There's your tower. There's your tower. Number 7, I am brilliant. You possess a very refined mind with a deep urge to uncover life's mysteries. Your ability to acquire vast knowledge on both informational and spiritual planes gives you a greater awareness than most. There it is. I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.